Hi, this is Kathy. Thanks for joining me at Craft with Kathy. I have a fun little project tonight that actually is a spin-off of one of our kits. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what's in there and just the benefits of it and whatever. But I also want to show you a couple different options and give you some ideas for how this can be done. Because really, truly, if you can butter toast, you can chalk. I know you've probably heard me say that more than one time, but it really, truly is true. So let me share this to my VIP group and we'll get on started. And cross my fingers that Facebook is going to let me share it, and my share button's gone. So I guess I have to wait until I'm done to share it. From day to day it changes. What can you do? I'm coming at you from the suburbs west of Chicago. Drop me a line, say hello. We have this absolutely adorable Try Me kit called Love Knows No End, and it comes with this transfer, a squeegee, a palette board, a 5x7-inch palette board, and 2 of our individual paste packets. And of course, what did I do? I just moved my little container with the paste packets into the other room. But they're small individual paste packets that give you more than enough chalk paste to create the project one or more times. So if you're not familiar with the product and you've never chalked, there's a couple different ways that you can try it. I'm going to start waxing some of my surfaces as I talk and show you how to wax. And because I've also misplaced my little waxing, oh, here it is, right here. See? I'm still redoing that craft room, and I swear, I just, in the last week, just moved everything around and packed a bunch of things and whatever, and now I'm like, I'm not done, so I still can't get to everything I need to get to. Anyway, this little kit comes with the transfer, a 5x7-inch palette, double-sided palette board, a squeegee, and 2 individual paste packets, and it's only $22.76. It is actually 20% off the retail of the individual components. And I, of course, couldn't get to my little palette board, but it's a cute little miniature palette board, whitewashed like this. And it's perfectly suited for this. You could sand it on end and you could use either side. And it's a great surface for this transfer. But I wanted to show you some other things that you can do with that kit, because our transfers are reusable. So you might as well take advantage of them, right? So I haven't checked this out, but I'm going to open it up and check it out now because I've got another idea up my sleeve. I am coming at you from the suburbs west of Chicago, where it's around, well, it was around 80 degrees or so today. Drop me a line, let me know where you're viewing from and how are the temps by you. Have you had to put the air on? Is it still too cool for the season? Or are you already sweltering and tired of it? Woo. These are our heart cutouts. They are since retired. If you are a member of my VIP group, I am offering this transfer and the heart cutouts as a bundle. If you would like to know more about that bundle and are not a designer, just comment VIP and I will send you the link to my VIP group. My VIP group is open to everyone other than designers, because company policy doesn't allow one designer to be a member of another designer's VIP group. And there's no obligation whatsoever. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of wax to this surface, basically rub it in and rub it off. And I'm also going to do one of our simple shapes, the rectangular simple shape. So let's pretend you have the kit and you've done the palette board. Well, transfer's reusable. so you can make up some nice little gifts for the people that you love. And I'm just going to give you a couple ideas of what you could do. Like I said, the hearts are retired, but I will be offering them as part of a bundle in my VIP kit, VIP group. Oops. And the simple shapes is another option, and the simple shapes are available. They're on our website. They come 4 to a pack, 2 6-inch squares and 2 6-inch in diameter circles. And they both sides lend themselves to this project. So I want to show you how you could quickly create multiple things and take real good advantage of, like, your Chalk Couture transfer or your kit or whatever that you're doing. But get the most use out of things and give yourself some creative freedom and fun to go along with it. Okay, and I have all my fuzzing cloths were in the wash, and they're hanging in the washroom to dry on my little dryer thing on the shower rack, or shower rod or whatever. So I'm going to just fuzz this transfer on my lap on my jeans. Once I get it off of its backing. Our transfers are made out of adhesive, vinyl, and I can't talk tonight, what can I say? Vinyl and silkscreen. You're seeing through the silkscreen to the backer. They are adhesive backed and reusable, and I'm giving them a hard time getting it off the backer. Let me try this side. Okay, adhesive back, so this is the sticky side, it's shiny, and the carrier has a shiny side. The carrier sheet shiny side goes to the sticky side of the transfer. So I'm just going to fuzz this on my lap before I use it. And the reason I fuzz it is I want to deliberately diminish the adhesion somewhat, so it sticks not quite as snugly. Oh, and the Try Me kit comes with our rose gold, an individual packet of our rose gold, and our black velvet. I'm going to use Storm Gray because this kind of goes with our living room and coordinates with that. So I'm going with the Storm. And I just want to see how I'm going to fit this. This might work, it might not. It goes right down to the bottom. Okay, I think that'll work fine. This heart will stand up by itself, so I'm doing it in the way that it'll stand. My love is slightly off, but that's fine. And let me get started with this. Both of these have been recently used, so I know that they're a nice consistency. And I'm going to do the nose, no end, and the here in the Storm. And then the love in the rose gold. And the rose gold is a beautiful shimmer paste. A little bit of shine and shimmer to it. Kind of like glitter, but without the mess. And it just really sparkles. Okay. And I'm going to just grab another squeegee. Oops. And do my love. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comments. If I don't see them immediately, or if I don't see them while we're live, I will answer them later. Feel free to comment any ideas, any suggestions, any questions regarding technique or product line or anything else like that. Just drop it in the comments and I will get back to you. I love sharing techniques and things and what I like to do, and I just kind of love teaching, so it's part of the reason that I joined. There are a couple of different ways that you could try out our products. We have a little sample. If you're interested in the sample, comment sample below. You could use one of our try kits, which is what I was talking about earlier today, $22.76 for the palette board, 2 individual packets of paste, a squeegee, and the reusable transfer. How is that? And now I'm just gonna line this up on my simple shape, and I'm moving it up a little bit because I'm going to stand on the bottom here. And yes, I have not washed it. If I work fairly quickly, I can actually use my transfer 2 or 3 times. Something this big, I'd probably only go twice before washing it. And I will be careful when I lift this up to make sure that I did get everything pasted properly. Just cleaning it up a little bit. Sometimes with our little minis, I could use them 3 times, maybe even 4, depending upon what the design or the wording is. Oops, almost grabbed the wrong paste there. Too much talking, not chalking, right? Sometimes I get a little carried away and I'm not watching what I'm doing here. So, just clean that up. And then I'm going to lift up this transfer. You always want to lift your transfer up from the top or the bottom, the left or the right. You never want to pull or tug on the angle because you could stretch it, because it's kind of with that silk screen, it's like fabric, so you never want to stretch it or distort it. I'm going to come back over here and do the very top of my L and the top of my H, because it looks like I missed a little bit. Sometimes I miss the top of my letters. There we go. And get the top of my H right there. Ah, much better. Oops. A little bit light on my end. So what I will do is I will wash this. I'll show you how I'm going to wash it. And then I'll come back, lay it back over, and do just that end. See? Too much talking, and I lifted it too quickly instead of checking it out thoroughly enough. So, normally I would bring this over to the sink and run it under water and use one of my board erasers. Let me show you what a board eraser looks like. This one's kind of grungy and has been used quite well, and I'm going to actually just cut it in pieces. It's usually a circle. So if I was over at the sink, I'd be running this under water, massaging it a little bit with my fingers to wipe off the paste. I'm going to clean it up on my surface right here and just spritz the front and the back with a little bit of water. And then use my board eraser to clean off the chalk paste. Our chalk paste is water soluble, so it makes cleanup quick and easy for your transfers and even for your tools. It's really easy to do. So now I'm going to grab a disinfecting wipe and go back over that. Now my storm is kind of deep in pigment in the paste formula, so it has stained my transfer, but it in no way will affect the usability of this transfer. Our transfers are reusable 8 to 12 times or more. It just doesn't look as pretty as it was when it wasn't used, but it'll still work the same way. I'm going to clean off the back, and then once I have all the paste off of it, I just go across it in one direction, removing the lint. And this time it's lint from a pair of jeans, so it's a little bit darker than my fuzzing cloth. And then I'm going to set this aside to dry, sticky side up, and when it's dry, I will put it back on its little carrier sheet and store it in its little cellophane envelope for the next use. How quick, easy, and simple was that? We made 2 signs. Here, love knows no end. I don't know if you're picking up the glitter from the word love. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to see with the light, but it is very, very pretty. And did the same thing on a simple shape. Now, like I said, I have to go back when my transfer's dry. I'll place it down and just redo the letter N there. No problem with that. And I'm going to actually clean this up a little bit, put the excess paste back into my jar. Might as well, no sense wasting it, might as well save it. cover up my jars until the next time I use them. But if you go and you get the sample kit or the try it kit, I actually put the link in the comments below. It's $22.76. It comes with the wooden 5x7 palette. But you can add a pack of simple shapes to your order. They're relatively inexpensive, and you could actually make 2 additional squares and 2 circles. And wouldn't these be sweet as a gift? You know, not a real expensive gift, but a nice sweet little gift to somebody. Put a magnet on the back, and they could attach them to their refrigerator if they wanted to. I mean, seriously, we were working on this for 15 minutes yet, and we're done with, well, pretty much done. If I hadn't been talking so much, I wouldn't have made that mistake. So quick, easy, simple. Obviously, you could make your projects a little bit more complex if you want to. You could change your colors. You can do anything really you want. You have the option to creating something the way you want, which is part of the fun of crafting. Like I said, there's a couple different ways you could try your products. If you're interested in the sample, comment sample, and I'll send you a link. The Try Me kits or the Try It kits, I put the link on the first comment below. There's also our monthly club. It's called Chalk Couture. It's a monthly subscription package that arrives on your doorstep. Shipping's free, or shipping's on us once a month. It comes with a larger transfer than this. This was only 5x7. The Chalk Couture comes with an 8.5 by 11 inch transfer. It's exclusive to designers and to club members. There's no other way that you could purchase the transfer. And it also comes with 3 individual paste packets specifically coordinated for that month's transfer or that month's design. So if you'd like to know a little bit more about Club, just comment Club in the comments. Club members do have perks and benefits. They get flat rate shipping of anything that they order from our website of $5.99. And that's if you're ordering paste, surfaces, maybe our larger 8-in boards, our premium 8-in boards are beautiful boards. And sometimes frames and whatever can be a little heavy. To get them shipped for $5.99 is really a steal. So sample, kits, Chalk Couture, and if you're not one that hesitates, I did hesitate a bit. I looked at some videos and couldn't believe what I was seeing. I have to admit, I was just kind of like Google-eyed and just amazed, because you could wipe this off of chalkboard or a dry erase board. The product can be used on glass, metal, obviously wood, many different surfaces. We have 2 lines of mediums that we use. One is the chalk paste that can be removed from some surfaces using water and a paper towel. And then there's our ink that's intended for permanent use that can be used on fabric and ceramics and glass and things like that. The only thing with our ink is it does have to be heat set. So anyway, I watched a number of videos, and I kind of kept watching and watching and watching. I mean, I pretty much knew from the first one I saw this was for me. But I watched a few more before I jumped on in and became a designer. And if you have any questions or would like any information more about designer, this is the month to do it. Our designer kit is normally $99 for about $250 retail of product. This month it's a little bit smaller. It has around $215 of retail product, but to sign up it's only $59. So it comes with 3 different surfaces. It comes with our chalkable chips, our board and base chalkboard, and then with one of our premium 8.5 or 8x12 or whatever 8-in boards, and then a number of transfers and squeegees and pastes and singles and da 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 da. So if you'd like know more about that, just comment team, and I could send you the link to a no obligation video that tells you all about it. Any other questions? Jump right on in. But aren't these just so cool and so sweet, and wouldn't they make the loveliest of gifts? If you missed the beginning, please catch me on the replay where I talk about my bundle in my VIP group. If you'd like to be along to my VIP group, comment VIP below. Thank you so much for watching. I surely do appreciate it. Have a wonderful evening. See you soon.